What it do, YouTube? Back with another video, man. Reacting to Joe Knows, break down the MyPlayer builder for show. I ain't gonna lie, I seen a little bit of it, and I ain't gonna lie, all of these look like the same thing from last year, tight, but it don't look too crazy. Like it ain't. I don't know. It don't look too different, man. But let's see what he got to say.
The time has finally come. Our first look at the NBA 2K26 MyPlayer builder. We're going to break everything down. We got screenshots. We have a 5-minute breakdown video from Tyrese Halliburton. We got the courtside report. A ton of information in this video, so make sure y'all drop a like. Let's get 10,000 likes on this video. The official NBA 2K26 MyPlayer builder reveal. So let's check this thing out. Let's really break this down real quick. We have.
I thought I was already subscribed. No.
All the attribute categories are the same. It's the same stuff from last year. The badges down here, you still got your Legend Hoff Gold, Silver, Bronze. They're all the same. The first 2K ever, from what I can remember, I might be wrong, let me know down in the comments. No badges added, no badges removed. Okay, so attributes, badges are the same.
Shit crazy.
Now, in terms of how expensive,
it's crazy because I feel like 2K can literally just
to each other, you know, like
make a Fortnite-esque game.
Your ball handle, your layup went up, stuff like that. We'll have to see if that's all the same. And then, of course, how expensive each attribute is changes every year. So in terms of the build you can make, I'm going to assume those are going to be a bit different, but we're going to have to wait and see. Now, over here, same stuff. Position, height, weight, wingspan. Over here, a new little quality of life thing that we already heard about was that now you can see your potential body types. You see, you can scroll with the right stick, so you get 3 potential body types just like last year, but now you can actually see. I know a lot of people probably don't care, but for someone like me, where I'm trying to make builds with specific body types, it was very tedious to like make the build as a 60, check the body types, delete it, do it again. So that's a small little quality of life thing. Most people probably don't care, but a psychopath like me, I actually do care. So I like that they added that. But let me know what y'all think about the overall look and layout of this builder.
Ain't a lot, brother. Like
breakdown video. I'm gonna not pause it. You guys
I don't know what his name was in 2K16.
Afterwards, we'll go over all the pictures that we saw in this. But I'm gonna just let it play and let's see what they got.
Hey everyone, Tyrese Halliburton here with Zach from NBA 2K to share the detailed features available in the 2K26 MyPlayer builder.
Okay, I already lied. Zach is the dev that's head, like his head responsibility is the builder, just so y'all know who Zach Timmerman is.
In this courtside report, we'll focus on the new animation glossary, build by badges, new scouting reports, and a lot more. Now let's get started.
This year, the MyPlayer builder excels at giving players all the tools to make informed decisions when creating their future superstar. Starting with the animation glossary, this brand new feature will list every animation with details, attribute, and height requirements. If you have a specific player you want to model your game after, like Tyrese Halliburton for example, use the search function to find what you're looking for, making it easy to see all the requirements you need to equip their animations.
I love that there are a lot of options to choose from. Me personally, I'm a YouTube merchant when it comes to finding a good build.
Create your own build will sift through dozens of NBA player comparisons.
Y'all think Tyrese watches the channel? Y'all think Tyrese watches the channel? Come on, baby. Lock in with me, Tyrese.
Before choosing the best animations associated with the suggested players and assign them as default animations for a more enjoyable and streamlined experience from the start.
What y'all think the best is gonna be, man?
The new Build by Badges feature in NBA 2K26 can help shape the framework for your MyPlayer. Choose your desired badges and
the only thing they changed about this
silver,
is
gold,
just that like
and legend. The minimum attribute points required.
They changed the builder just a little bit by picking which attributes you can get.
Categories of your choosing.
I ain't gonna lie, this game is trash.
Potential overall without missing out on your must-haves. Scouting reports display your best badges and attributes, and coaches you on your strengths and weaknesses. For example, if you make a point guard with a low pass accuracy rating, the builder will flag this as an area of concern and potential detriment to your teammates.
This might be more in-depth than the scouting reports I see during the season. This is pretty fine.
And like he just threw some shots at the NBA. No cap.
Max Plus 1s are back, and now there are new Max Plus 2s. They work just like they sound. Max Plus 1s push badges 1 tier beyond their max potential, and Max Plus 2s take them 2 tiers higher. Takeover Surge, Hot Start, and Clutch Gene are perks that temporarily boost your badges up one tier in different game situations.
That's hard.
They can even boost a badge beyond their max potential.
I wonder how you unlock those,
New
bro.
in 2K26, build specialization goals allow you to enhance your MyPlayer.
I know I said I wasn't gonna pause, but bro, you could get cat breakers. In this build specialization, you can get cat breakers. Shooting cat breakers. So that's cat breakers are now specific to category, like to attribute category. And you could get badge max +1, badge max
Ain't gonna lie, you gonna see me in my career when this bitch drop on the 27th.
So you could
I'm gonna be in my career.
build names in here too.
Green, green, green.
Okay, hold on. Let's go back to the start of this. I don't interrupt. Build specialization.
Come on, would you skip, Joe? Oh no, okay.
Build specialization goals.
You gonna see me in my career.
Potential in a
Green,
specific skill area.
green,
For each
green.
save, you can pick 1 of 5 areas to specialize in: finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, or rebounding. Each area features 9 unique goals. That
Like I said,
test
I'm
your
probably either
abilities in
going
that
playmaking,
specialty. Your mastery
dunking,
will
or
earn
shooting.
rewards tailored to each skill area.
Defensively,
Skill boosts,
who give a fuck about
unique
defense,
apparel,
honestly?
cosmetics, new
If I'm
archetype
6'7",
names,
I'm
cat
guarding 1
breakers for
through
that skill
3
area,
for real.
and permanent max +1 and max +2 badge perks.
Did I hear that right? It said for every build you have to pick 1 category. When we break down the actual courtside report in the text, we'll make sure. But I'm pretty sure he said you can only pick 1 per build. Like you have to pick 1 of the 5 categories.
I don't think he read that right. But Twin, you probably got to pick one just for your
Cap
build.
breakers aren't just back in NBA 2K, they're evolving. In NBA 2K26, each cap breaker will still raise your highest rated and strongest attributes by 1 point, but if you choose to apply them to
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I got to take a shit. Oh my God. Dang, that bitch snuck up on me. That lasagna, boy. I'll be right back, chat. week, chat. I'm back. Boy, that shit, boy. Look at that shit, boy. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was.
Larger boosts. For example, if your favorite MyPlayer build is struggling in the wreck because you left its free throw rating low, a Capbreaker could raise your free throw rating by double digits and provide a significant improvement.
Capbreakers were a game changer in 2K25. I'm glad they're back in 2K26. My boys are.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, that shit low key. I need that shit. Like, no cap.
Rebirth has multiple tiers this year, letting you carry over more progress from your existing saves than ever before. Silver Rebirth is unlocked at 90 overall and allows you to instantly unlock any newly created MyPlayer's maximum potential to the highest overall rating that you previously reached. As you reach 95 overall across new saves, you will unlock Gold, Hall of Fame, and Legend Rebirth. These new Rebirth tiers automatically upgrade your badges to their respective level.
I ain't gonna lie, it's not that hard to get badges, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's a W. You don't have to grind, like, you pretty much don't, you only have to grind your badges one time, pretty much. And then any build you make after that is gonna have max badges, right off the rip. Nah, they're smart, cause, yo.
They trying to get that bread. 2K, you ain't
People gonna be
slick.
making builds. People gonna be making builds.
The MyPlayer Builder in 2K26 gives you all the tools to make the best possible build, so you can be a difference maker on the court. Whether you create your own build from scratch or build by badges, find what works for you with numerous
I need to see, like,
personalization options.
It was fun
tall
breaking down all
builds,
the
man.
new features in the MyPlayer Builder this year. Thanks for joining me, Tyrese.
Pre-order NBA 2.
Okay. Get your comments down below. Let's start the discussion down there. We got a lot to break down. All right, like I said, we're gonna go back and look at all the images. So this is that.
This is why I love that Joe knows
keyword
does, bro.
search. So you can search for animations directly by players' names. You also see right behind is like the glossary of all the animations. I think it was kind of there last year, but this looks like it's a little bit more concise. You can quickly get to what you need to. I think that's a good addition. All right, check this one out. This one's a pretty big deal in my opinion. Custom takeover. Customize and save your own takeover. Select up to 3 attributes to boost your takeover. Select from the list of your qualified takeover abilities. All right, so over here, you can make a takeover.
W in the chat, 2K.
Then,
W's in the
over
chat
here,
for
you
that.
can pick 3 attributes. They pick speed with ball, 3-pointer, and close shot. Over here, it shows the attribute progression as it raises as you go up from level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the takeover. And then over here, you have the takeover ability that it says you have to qualify for. Now, I'm assuming it's like last year where you qualify for the takeover abilities through certain animation thresholds. Like you got to have a certain 3-pointer or mid-range to unlock like the shooting takeover or whatever. But the one they have here is lethal layup. Improves the ability to finish tough layups and floaters in traffic. So I think that was in 2K25, I believe, last year. But you can customize your takeover. You can pick 3. You can pick, it sounds like, any 3 attributes you want. Because the 3 they picked, there's 3 different categories. You have a playmaking one like speed with ball, a shooting one like 3-pointer, and then a finishing one like close shot. So it looks like you can
Speed with
pick
ball,
any
dunking,
3 attributes you want
and
to
3-point.
have boosted as you progress through your takeover, and
That's all
then
I'm
pick
doing.
any takeover
That's all I'm doing.
ability
Clearly, I'm locked
that you
already.
qualify for.
I'm locked already.
What do y'all think about custom takeovers now? Get your comments in down below. Build by badges. So essentially, you basically just have to right-click in on whatever badge level you want, and that will automatically put your attributes to that level. I think this will definitely help more casual players, you know, not make certain mistakes in terms of missing out on a certain badge level that they want. But for anyone who's like a builder head, I don't think this is like a super big addition. Like if you're in the builder and you lab the builder all the time, like someone like me, like I'm probably not going to use this, but I understand the value for a more casual player, making the builder a little bit easier for them. We have the overall builder layout that we talked about in the beginning of the video. The end screen of after you make a build.
But that nigga ugly.
I like the layout of it. It looks
Nigga look
clean.
like
It's
goddamn
not, you know,
Gilly.
it's not like game changing. It's not making the game better or worse.
Fresh
but
Prince of Bel-Air
it's a
looking at
nice
that nigga.
refreshed look, and then also the ability to just go back to your builds as opposed to like having to edit build and then back all the way out like you had to do last year. It's a nice little quality of life addition. This is the one right here. You get Badge Max +1s, Badge Max +2s, And then you also down here, like he was talking about, like clutch gene also gonna like help boost your badges, but only like at the end of a game, or end of a close game type of thing. You have the chance to have more badge maxes. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be chaos.
I wonder if you can
Badge
stack the
plus
max
is
2
crazy. You could put a
plus
gold
the max
badge to
2.
legend, bro. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. All right, build specialization. This was the thing you could unlock, like cap breakers, archetype names, all that stuff. So you have 5 categories. I believe from what they said, you could only choose
93
one
driving
category for each build. And looking at this, you have to qualify for that category. Like this build, that whatever build they're on here, doesn't qualify for the rebounding because you need 60 offensive or defensive rebound. He only has a 36 and a 49. Same thing here with defense. He doesn't meet the requirements of perimeter and steal or interior and block. But playmaking, you only need 60 pass act or 60 ball handle. Shooting, 60 mid or 63. And then finishing either 60 layup and 60 driving dunk or 60 close shot and 60 standing. So it doesn't look like the requirements are very high, but if you made a build with like absolutely no defense, you can't then pick the defensive build specialization. Makes sense. Then you got cap breakers. They broke this down. I'm sure maybe some of you are a little confused by it, but pretty much the lower the attribute, the more the cap breaker is going to give you. But as you can see, like as you go higher, it's going to go down. So for example, because his agility is only 83, the first cap breaker will be +2. But now that it would be 85 after the +2, then it drops down to +1s. Just like on the free throw, since it's a 44 free throw, you're getting +11. Then you're getting +9. Then it drops to 7, 7, and 5. So I mean, let's do the math quick. 44 plus 11, that's 55. Plus 9, 64. Plus 7, 71. Plus another 7, 78. Plus 5, 83. So you could go from 44 free throw to 83 free throw with 5 cap breakers. I'm not saying anybody would do that, but it is a good way to like. Remember when they were talking about respecing your builds and like you could trade your build in, or like they weren't talking about it, we kind of talked about it. Like, so you didn't have to remake your build just because you made a mistake. I feel like this is a way to kind of save you if you make a mistake with your build. Like you said, like you don't have any free throw, now you can have some free throw. You don't have to remake your whole build. But I feel like more like
that driving dunk though.
Just gonna be making builds like to utilize
28
the
plus
+1s.
25.
Like,
I mean,
you know, like once you
26
get into the
plus
90s,
25.
those attributes are so expensive in the builder.
51.
You drop it down, use those
10,
attributes elsewhere,
61,
then use your +1.
69.
Cap breakers to push it there, but I wonder how many cap breakers we're gonna get as well, especially if you're unlocking them.
Yeah, like
it's
a
not all just
76.
through rep like it was
76
last year.
dunk.
Now you're getting it in that build specialization
76
thing.
dunk with
I wonder if maybe
99
you could
driving
get cap breakers
layup,
elsewhere.
99
And then the
steal.
last thing
Damn, what
was
the fuck build that is?
the new rebirth. Like, we already talked about this, but this is nice. The fact that you don't just get silver badges and then you got to grind the rest, or like last year you used those badge boosters, or I think they were called boosters or whatever they were called. Now you're just going to be able to just have all your badges as soon as you make a build. I like that a lot. All right, let's get into the courtside report. 2K26 MyPlayer Builder courtside report. The MyPlayer Builder in NBA 2K26 offers more insight about your build with an all-new animation glossary, detailed scouting reports, and more. All right, this is just an intro. If y'all wanna read it, you can. MyPlayer Builder. Your NBA career starts with the MyPlayer Builder. Create your player from scratch or lean on a pre-made template and complete your vision. NBA 2K26 features updated animation glossary and all new body type previews. Animation glossary. We already got the breakdown in the video on this, but let's see if there's any more details in here. Creating your MyPlayer can feel like a big decision. There are several variables to consider when building a MyPlayer from scratch, like which player's scoring and dribble animations you'll be able to use when you're in the heat of competition. The brand new animation glossary in 2K26 is available to help you make more informed decisions when building your MyPlayer. Then this paragraph talks more about the animation glossary that we heard about. There are numerous outcomes within the MyPlayer Builder this year. Each create your own build will sift through dozens of NBA player comparisons before choosing the best animations associated with the suggested players and assign them as default animations for a more enjoyable and streamlined experience. Okay, so when you make your build, it's going to recommend animations based on what your build qualifies for, essentially giving you, like, hopefully, the better animations to use. But I feel like this is a way for more casual players to just make a build and jump into some gameplay as opposed to having, it becomes a little tedious, even for like somebody who plays the game all the time. Like, you make a new build, you gotta put your jump shot on, your dunks on, your dribble moves on, your layup packages on, your scoring moves on, all that stuff. With this, it's just going to at least give you something to work with, and then obviously the more, the more casual you are, you probably won't care, you just go hoop. The more sweaty you are, you're going to customize it, or just as you go, you'll customize it. But build by badges, we talked about this. Basically, you can choose the badge you want, right-click on it, and it'll automatically put the attribute thresholds to that. Body types. Get a glimpse of your MyPlayer's body type in 2K26 with all new visual previews of what you can unlock as you're making it. Unlock body types by completing 3-star Gatorade gym workouts to give yourself more variety. Build templates. Eager to get on the court quickly? Hit the ground running with pre-made builds and expedite your MyPlayer creation. Choose from 3 different template types and fine-tune it to meet your needs. Comment down below. I'm actually curious. How many of you have made a template build? Whether it's NBA, community build, or Pro Tune build, how many of you have made a template build, or do you always make like your own custom build? I'm actually very curious about people that tune into my channel. Do you actually make template builds or no? NBA, play like your favorite NBA players with NBA template. These builds come equipped with signature animations that mirror the style and actions of the real-life counterparts. Each season, a new set of themed NBA templates will be revealed and added to the MyPlayer Builder library. Season 1 will feature a collection of players who have had multiple NBA All-Star appearances. Okay, just like last year, NBA template builds.
Yep.
Community builds. Starting in Season 2, new templates submitted by some of the best build makers in the NBA 2K community will be added into the mix, showcasing creativity, originality, and competitive playstyles. Stay tuned to learn more about the new submission process. There you go. Some of you guys that want to try to get your builds into the game, stay tuned to learn more about the new submission process and how you can submit your MyPlayer build for a chance to be featured in 2K26.
Damn, man, I could have low-key put my joint in there.
Designed by the NBA 2K development team at Visual Concepts, select a position and best skill to filter a curated list of builds that suit your preferences. NBA 2K26 boasts roughly 10 times the number of archetype names available in 2K25, offering more unique titles that better communicate your MyPlayer's strengths. Scouting Report. The final step of the MyPlayer Builder in 2K26 is a new scouting report feature to help you understand what type of build you've made. It displays your best badges, attributes, and coaches you on strengths and weaknesses. For example, if you make a point guard with a low pass accuracy rating, the builder will flag this as an area.
Max height 7'4".
Height balancing. Listen to this. The game is growing literally. The max height for my players in NBA 2K26 is now 7'4". Those Wemby builds, hey, everyone's gonna be on them Wemby builds. This decision was made by popular demand. However, the MyPlayer Builder has been balanced to ensure that all height measurements, short and tall, can be effective against anyone on the court and encourage more build diversity. Like I said last video, I love the sounds of it. I just hope they execute it. You can tell me that all you want, but you gotta execute it and actually have that be the case. But every height in the game having like a viable, every height in the game having the ability to be effective would be a beautiful thing, and it would lead to more build diversity. Also 7'4s, okay? Badges, takeovers, and cat breakers. Take your game to the next level with badges, takeovers, and cat breakers. These specialized boosts can be equipped and used to activate specific abilities on the court and improve your builds throughout the year for fresh play styles. Badge perks. All right, now we're going to get some detail here. Let's see if we learn anything new. Up your game with badge perks that boost your badges even further.
I heard something about the
Even after
bad
they've reached
badges
their max
though.
potential. Max +1 and Max +2. Max +1s are back, and now there are new Max +2s. They work just like they sound. Max +1s push your badges 1 tier beyond their max potential, and Max +2s take them 2 tiers higher. Got a badge that is maxed out at gold? A Max +2 perk can boost it all the way to legend. Takeover Surge. Badges equipped with this perk will be boosted 1 tier beyond their max potential while you have Takeover level 5 active. Man, hold on, let's keep going. Hot Start. Badges equipped with this perk will be boosted 1 tier beyond their max potential during the early portions of games. Clutch Gene. Badges equipped with this perk will be boosted 1 tier beyond their max potential during high pressure situations, including late game situations in the park and the end of fourth quarter and overtime. Man, people's badges are about to be cracked. It is going to be chaos in terms of the badge levels on the court. Takeover Surge, Hot Start, and Clutch Gene are earned from rotating seasonal rewards, with 1 available each season. Okay, so you won't have them all at the same time. Badge perks reset to their original tier once the season ends. Meanwhile, badge elevators continue to provide permanent upgrades within a badge's max potential, and performance multipliers accelerate badge progression. Badge accelerators. Complete drills during team practices to earn badge accelerators that speed up progression of the badge that you practiced for a limited number of games. The higher your star rating in a drill, the more impact the accelerator will have. The good thing is, with the rebirth stuff, I don't think we're going to have to be grinding badges that much this year at all. Takeover progression. After creating your MyPlayer, you will be automatically assigned a takeover that best fits your archetype. As you heat up on the court and fill up the 5 levels of your takeover meter over multiple games, you will unlock over 40 takeover-related rewards. These include takeover tokens, takeover presets, takeover accelerators. The final, okay, hold on. Let's go through this. Takeover tokens are used to unlock new takeovers and takeover abilities. Overall, there are 44 takeovers and 11 takeover abilities in 2K26, consolidated to be around half of 2K25's total, so that each one is more impactful. All levels of new takeovers are instantly available to you and do not need to be unlocked. Takeover presets allow you to change which takeover you have equipped between games without exiting to the MyPlayer menu. Takeover accelerators speed up how quickly you fill your takeover meter. The final reward is custom takeover. This allows you to design your own takeover from scratch, choosing the targeted attributes that are boosted and pairing that with any takeover ability your build can use. Takeover rewards only need to be unlocked once, and progress is shared across saves. Interesting. Custom takeovers.
Hey, look, 2K, look.
Let me know what
Like,
you think.
I don't understand how
Well,
hard
I
this
think
is to
it's
put
some
stuff
good
like this in your
ideas right here, I'm
game.
not gonna lie.
But thank you.
Build specialization.
But thank you,
Talked
though.
about this, but let's see if there's any more details in here. New in NBA 2K26 build specialization quest lines allow you to enhance your MyPlayer's potential in a specific skill area. For each save, you can pick one of 5 areas to specialize in. Okay, so I was right. He did say you can pick one of the 5. Finishing, shooting, playmaking, defensive, rebounding. Each area features 9 unique quests that test your abilities in that speciality. If you choose the shooting quest line, for example, your second quest will be make 100 3-point or mid-range shots. Your mastery will earn you rewards tailored to each skill area, including skill boosts, unique apparel and cosmetics, new archetype names, cap breakers for that skill area, and permanent max +1 and max +2 badge perks. So yeah, the cap breakers from these build specialization quests are only for that skill area. Okay. Whether you want to extend your primary skill to be even stronger or round out your secondary skills, build specialization is a new way to make your MyPlayer
Shout out
even
2K,
better.
man.
More impactful cap breakers. Cap breakers are evolving. In 2K25, each cap breaker raised an attribute by 1 point. Most players in the community choose to make their best attributes even better rather than addressing their weaknesses. In 2K26, each cap breaker will still raise your highest rated attribute, which I feel like, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like most people are still going to put it on their strengths to push their strengths even higher. But we'll see. In 2K26, each cap breaker will still raise your highest rated and strongest attributes by 1 point, but if you choose to apply them to a lower rated attribute, you will see greater boosts. For example, we already talked about this. Remember, cap breakers have a few restrictions to ensure a balanced gameplay experience. A cap breaker can be applied to each attribute a maximum of 5 times. You can use a cap breaker on an attribute up to its max potential rating allowed by your build's height, weight, and wingspan, which is shown in the MyPlayer builder while allocating your attribute potential. You must progress an attribute category to its max potential before applying a cap breaker. Same rules as last year. Cap breakers can be earned from build specialization quests, season rewards, rep rewards, and some other ways that we can't talk about just yet. Okay, so you can get them from the build specialization like we saw.
Nigga ready to see you get them jumps from my team, bro.
So that is the same.
They're trying to get us to
as
play every
2K25,
game
and then
mode.
some other ways. So how many cap breakers are we gonna have? It could get crazy this year. I ain't gonna lie. It could get real crazy. Rebirth. There are multiple tiers of rebirth in 2K26.
You already said something
allowing
about
you
this.
to carry over more progress from your existing saves than ever before. Silver rebirth unlocked at 90. We talked about this. You get badge progression by 10%. and then automatically get your badges to silver. As you reach 95 overall across new saves, you will unlock gold, Hall of Fame, and legend rebirth. These new tiers of rebirth automatically upgrade your badges to its respective tier once attribute requirements have been met. Coming up next, we'll detail the all-new enhancements and features available in My Team. This is a courtside report you won't want to miss. Stay tuned. Listen, this is the NBA 2K26 official MyPlayer builder reveal. If you missed out on the 2K20...
Alright, that's the end of the video, y'all. Tell me what y'all think about the MyPlayer builder, man. I don't think it's nothing too crazy. I like the new things they added, though, for sure. But yeah, though. Thank y'all for watching the video, and if you ain't seen my last video, watch it. It gives predictions for the best builds on 2K26. Alright, thank y'all for watching. See y'all later.
I'm off hella fucking drugs. Come on, show me love. Bad bitch on my dick, she suck it up. She do it like a slug. Money coming up, money count.